Clueless Abby says, leave Barron alone on The View. Hi, welcome to JOA. If you're new to my channel, please click subscribe and click the bell button so you'll be the first to know when I upload. Watch this clip and I'll come back with my commentary.
Constitutional scholar Pamela Carolyn took heat for making this analogy during her testimony yesterday. Take a look.
The Constitution says there can be no titles of nobility. So while the president can name his son Barron, he can't make him a baron.
When you try to make a little joke out of referencing Barron Trump, that does not lend credibility to your argument. It makes you look mean.
Really? Oh my God. You should be so mean. I mean, think about all the things his father said about different people. But excuse me, maybe they missed this part, but she was not speaking about the child.
No.
She was speaking about his name and how it played into what he could not do. He cannot take a title. She was not being disrespectful or nasty. And even if you thought there was something questionable about the joke, you might have just said, you know, I don't know if I would have made that joke, but I understand where you're coming from.
But
then you
Melania
could have
tweeted
moved
about
on.
it, didn't she?
You know,
She was
and Melania was upset. Again,
Can't you guys imagine
yourself
saying exactly the same thing? Like, I could just imagine
Well, you have to have
tossing that off.
You have to have a sense of humor, and a lot of these people do not have it. But why aren't they concerned about the 70,000 children being held at the border? They're worried about this one child who deserves respect and love and affection. He's a lovely kid, as far as I can tell. He seems like a nice kid. As you said, the joke was about the father.
But it wasn't even a joke. It was a play on words. It had nothing to do.
But she apologized.
But
yes, she did.
I might be the only one here that sees this as pretty sick and a total low blow and stupid. Yes.
But why is it sick?
Because you could also read the joke as barren, meaning something that's dignifiable. She said it was a joke.
It was an analogy.
No, it's not. It was. She didn't mean it as a joke.
But why do you think it's sick?
Because I think political kids, unless they're out on the front lines, I think they're off limits. I'm the only one at this table that has been a political child. I'm sorry. I think anytime you go there, and frankly, this is what I was talking about in the previous segment, is Democrats continue to give Republicans who have no defense for this call, they continue to give them ammunition and headlines. Today we're talking about this instead of every headline being about the impeachment.
What are they supposed to do?
Stupid on the Democrats'
Are they supposed to just put tape over their mouth?
But can I just say, too, the kids in cages argument, it's brought about every other day on this show and elsewhere, because I feel like that's always the defense that you go to defend what you can't defend on the Democratic side.
Let me give you something. Let me give you something else. Let's do that. I was just about to say, let's go to food stamps.
But can I weigh in on what Abby is saying? Yes. I actually agree with you. I thought that it was so ill-advised and, quite frankly, just dumb for a constitutional scholar during a very important hearing, an impeachment hearing, to make a joke about the president's son. It wasn't a joke, Sonny. I thought it was, and I thought it was bad humor, and I thought it was or pun.
So
I thought it was very. It was bad timing.
She apologized.
I don't think Barron should be talked about.
I agree.
You should ask Chelsea Clinton how it feels to be talked about when you're
well, we should ask
really vicious about.
we should ask a whole bunch of folks how vicious it is, and you know, some people get it, some people didn't. You felt it was too much. I felt she was trying to make a point, which I understand. But I do want to get to this thing, because what's really pissing me off is while we're talking about all of this, there are children about to be let go on food stamps. And I just want to know, I would like to know all of the numbers that back that up, because I have been on welfare. Okay, I lived on welfare, and it helped me. It was good for it to be there for me. I want to know how many people are sitting around, because they use this argument in the, 70s with Reagan, the welfare queen and all that. People are not sitting around hoping to people are trying to find work, okay? People are trying to find work, and you are not allowed to really work at all if you're getting stamps or assistance. You have to make all kinds of movement. Now, you want to change the situation around, that's something. But why are you trying to knock all these people up? What about the elderly who are also able-bodied but maybe unable to go out and do a job? What are you doing? What about kids? They're able-bodied as well. You knocking them up. What the hell, man?
Yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah. personally, I think because it's harming about 1 million children. There are children that are going to lose.
Explain how it hurts the children, because it's basically a law against able-bodied adults without children.
Without children.
So how does it hurt the children?
But my understanding is that children will then lose things like their lunch subsidies. So that they won't be able to eat food. They won't be able to eat lunch. And so when you have, you know, the problem here is when you have the First Lady tweeting out about protecting minor children, I would like to see that same energy with the First Lady perhaps talking to her husband about children in cages, about children at the border, about children being separated from their families, and about children losing their food.
But, you know, to that point, I wanted to say before about these migrant children, that I bring it up a lot.
You do.
Why is it wrong to bring it up a lot? Nothing's happening. They're still there.
To me, it reminds me.
They've been wrenched away from their parents.
And by the way,
and the damage that will be fall on them for the rest of their lives is insurmountable.
Oh, it's horrible.
So why not bring it up until it's correct?
I had a pit in my. I was sick through that entire period of time.
Okay, so what's your objection
I think everyone at
to
the table
it?
was. My issue is that I think it's what we teach our kids not to do. Of like, I got in trouble for saying this, but Joy said it worse. So you should be in trouble. When it doesn't really equate. When they're hitting on Barron, I'm not sure what kids in cages have to do with that woman.
It just shows the hypocrisy.
Yeah,
of
but
it.
the
That's
hypocrisy.
Right.
If what did Barron do?
Nothing.
What did Barron? But
No,
what
we're
did
talking
Barron
about
do?
That's the point.
It had nothing to
First
do with
Lady.
Barron, only his name.
It has nothing to do with
Yeah, we're
that.
talking
It's
about the
just
First
his
Lady's
name.
hypocrisy. And also, how about the fact that he bullied that Greta Thunberg, the 16-year-old?
My point is, I'm with you on the kids in cages thing and how that all went down. That doesn't make what she did right. Right? So two wrongs don't make a right. That's why I struggle with this comparison.
But don't make a false comparison.
Let me help you with
because
this.
You're saying it's just as bad.
It's not as bad. She made a pun.
Yeah.
Basically, she punned.
a pun.
And
It's a pun.
people pun. We pun badly
Kind of
here all the
wordplay,
time.
wordplay.
But that's what that was. And that's probably why she apologized, because she didn't realize it was going to cause a harsh awry. But the fact that we have to keep talking about the kids in cages, we have to.
You have to.
That's why we have to keep bringing it up. So it is apples and oranges, because a bad pun out of the mouth of somebody, you can say, don't do the pun again.
Right.
Hard to do that with the kid in the cage.
No question.
So Abby Huntsman is just really the clueless brat on The View. I really just don't think she belongs on our show. Nor do I believe the other lady who's in Meghan McCain's spot belongs on that show. You know, she's a racist, and she's very ignorant when it comes to the Palestinian issues that is still ongoing till this day in Israel. But I miss Meghan, and I want Meghan to be in that seat rather than her. You know, and she sounds like a smarter version of Abby, but at the same time it gets boring, and I want Meghan back on the show. Abby is just dumb. We don't care that you're a political daughter and that you know how it feels to be attacked because you are in the public. We don't give a damn. And I didn't like the fact that she compared being locked up in cages to the situation with Barron Trump. Yeah, he's a kid. Yeah, he's off limits. But at the same time, should like thousands and thousands of people be locked up in cages and separated from their family? Should people be off of food stamps and not receive free lunch in school? Like, I got free lunch in school. And hell, some people go to school and expect to get lunch because they don't have food at home. So the fact that they can't go to school now and they meet the level of free lunch, but yet can't get it because of the president in the White House, and also food stamps being cut. So how the hell are these people supposed to eat? How the hell are these kids are supposed to eat? I don't understand. You know, so Abby, sit your ass down. Anyways, let me know what you think in the comments below. Please like, share my videos. I'm gonna say share now because I need y'all to share my videos. YouTube is becoming strict. I need more subscribers. And make sure you click the bell and the notification bell. If you subscribe and click that bell button, so you'll be the first to know when I upload. Deuces! Yeah!